I'm here today with Victoria Banks. She's a consultant with Exaserv, and we're speaking from the SAP Insider HR 2013 conference in Las Vegas. Victoria, you're going to tell us a little bit about your experience, which centers on SuccessFactors.
Correct. I've been at Exaserv for about a year, and I focus primarily on goal management, performance management, employee profile, and employee central. Mm-hmm. At Exaserv, we tend to try and push the limits of systems. Mm-hmm. So we've explored SuccessFactors in and out to see what we can do, what we can't do, and what we're limited by. Mm-hmm. We've also implemented SuccessFactors internally as well, including JAM, the social networking tool.
And so from all that experience, you have some insights about what a company should think about if it is planning to go to SuccessFactors.
I do.
Be interested to hear what they are.
From a personal point, there's a good news and bad news in these points. One of the points is from a developer aspect, as far as if you want to add enhancements to the system, if you want to embed certain things, you can't do it. There are certain things that in the back end that you can do. You can turn on features, you can turn them off, enable them, disable them. But as far as enhancing the system, adding more personalized options, there aren't any. I've tried playing with the menu and seeing if I can insert just links into the menu to take me to other areas outside of SuccessFactors, and you can't do that. I've tried embedding iframes or apps into the system, just to give it, more options, and I've not been able to do that either. So it's good news because the system, it's simple and it's prepackaged. So you have it, you buy it, and you implement it, and it's there. And the HR can go into the back end and make changes, but from a developer standpoint, trying to enhance the system is I feel very powerless doing it. Yes.
And did you have some personal experiences that you wanted to share about that?
Yes. As far as, pushing the system to the limit, trying to see, because I know that a lot of companies, they prefer, instead of a vertical organization chart, they prefer a horizontal one where the CEO starts on the far left side and all of his direct reports branch out to the right. Mm-hmm. And with SuccessFactors, I've looked in the back end, the front end, and nothing. I have not been able to do that. Mm-hmm. So that's one thing to consider as far as the org chart goes.
Mm-hmm. The good news is it's less development time for the company.
It is much less development time, and that's the good thing about SuccessFactors, is that because the system is prepackaged and there's not much implementation that you have to do, it takes a lot less time to implement and go live with the system.
And now you're going to talk about downtime and bugs and
yes,
what happens with that?
Like any system, there are some bugs in SuccessFactors that mostly happen when the system gets upgraded. And another good thing about SuccessFactors is that upgrades happen every 3 months, and SuccessFactors informs its customers ahead of time, a couple of weeks to a month ahead of time, that there's going to be a new release, and they outline what features are going to be available in the new release. So customers can decide whether or not they want to turn on or turn off certain features, they want to enable certain features, and when the release goes through, which happens during the weekend when companies are not working, sometimes there are bugs, and they're minor bugs, they're not anything major. And then when these bugs happen, within a few days, SuccessFactors releases a fix, and then the bugs go away. So that's one thing to consider with implementing SuccessFactors.
And then another thing is the admin function.
Yes, the admin tool is the feature that HR uses when they want to change certain things within SuccessFactors. If they want to change how a goal plan looks, if they want to launch a form, a performance form, that's where they go to do that. And it's a very simple tool. It's not complicated at all, and it's useful when HR wants to, for example, they want to update an employee's information, if they want to add a new employee to the system, they want to change certain features about SuccessFactors, such as the look of SuccessFactors, the theme, the logo, company message, things like that. So it's a very simple tool for administrators to use.
Then we talked about the updates coming every 3 months.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then that's another really good thing about SuccessFactors is that you don't have to assemble a team when you're ready to upgrade your system. There's no technicality that's involved. SuccessFactors handles all of it. And they also offer sessions that you can attend before the release and even after the release, where they go over these new features, these new upgrades, and show you how to use them, where to find them, how to implement them, how to turn them on. So it's a really good tool and really good service that SuccessFactors provides. And if there are any problems, you submit a ticket or you call in, and they are very fast at responding. And I know this from personal experience with the system. Another really good thing to consider about SuccessFactors is that, for instance, as far as customizing the system, is when you look at performance forms. Now they've come out within the last year or so. They've come out with Performance Form 2.0, which is an upgrade to the 1.0 forms. It looks very nice. It's got gold stars that you can use to rate employees. They've got you can see the overall score of the employee that changes dynamically as you rate them. It's got a very pleasing look. You can access your notes for the employee as well as accessing what's called well, you can also see the gaps that the employee has. Now, the thing with the 2.0 form is that it's not as customizable as the 1.0 form. The 1.0 form doesn't look as nice. You've got the drop down where you can rate the employee, things like that. But the thing with the 1.0 form is that you can customize it. You can decide what job descriptions or what competencies you want to use within the form. You can create custom categories or custom sections of the form, and you can embed links into certain sections of the form. But with the new 2.0 forms, you have no flexibility to do that. It's good news for HR because they don't have to rely on consultants to access the back end to create a whole new form. There's a wizard that HR can use, a wizard-based approach, where they can decide if they want to include job-specific competencies. They can choose their rating scale. They can choose things like that. But as far as creating customized sections within the form, they're limited. It's very limited. So just another thing to consider.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for sharing your insight with us. I've been speaking with Victoria Banks of Exaserv. Thank you very much.